What's up, YouTube? Been a little while since I've been up here. What's going on, y'all? Let everybody check in. Listen, I'm sitting in the car, right? So y'all know I'm always listening to my motivational stuff when I drive. Instead of listening to music, I try to learn something, right? And so I'm sitting here and I'm listening to Master P interview on Sway. Make sure y'all check that out, okay? Listen to Master P, and he said something, and I thought it just really struck home with me, so I wanted to share it. And it was this. He said, phone is overheat and it's sun. But he said that it was a lot of people in his area where he's from. They had more money than him, and they could have done all of the things that he done, but or all of the things that he did. Interesting, because there's a lot of people, man. A lot of people that had more money than me. A lot of older heads, a lot of people, you know what I mean, that I knew that was older than me, and some younger guys too who I tried to school on it. And it was like, but everybody was like, well, let me look into it. Well, I got questions. Well, I got it. And like, why they so busy trying to figure it out and overthinking everything, I already did it. I think about, like, I was like, damn, you know what? That's the difference too. A lot of times is a lot of people will take action, man. I don't know how many times I gotta preach about that or talk about that. Like, you got to take action. I don't care. Like, a lot of y'all be scared. Like, what are you scared to lose? Like, what exactly are you scared to lose? It's just life. It's a big game, for real, for real. It's just one big game. I'll turn these comments back on. Shout out to Ruben, new CBN member I see checking in. Shout out to Sierra, CBN member checking in. Shout out to, I'm gonna get this right, Neferteria. Okay, Miss Barnes, shout out to you. He said that's what it's all about, taking action. Exactly. If I won't drive and I can get your name right, I bet you that. All right. So, I mean, you got to take action. That's the only thing that really separates people too. And I'm gonna tell you this. I was talking to. I did get it right. Good. And I'm gonna tell you this too. I remember it was this guy from where I'm from. Right. He was one of my older heads from my neighborhood, and he was a dope boy and all of that. And I remember when I first came home from the military, I was my first cleaning company. And I approached him. And I ain't gonna lie to you. So this was many, many years ago, okay? First of all, don't judge me. I'm matured since then. But I wanted to, when you're young and you're dumb and you want to be like the rappers on the songs, and I was just trying to get money regardless, right? So I had started my cleaning company. I approached him. And I was basically telling them, look, I can wash that money for you, get you out of it. You know what I mean? And I gave him my business card and all that, he wanted to do it with me and looking for somebody that could do something like that. And he never reached out to me though, and the next thing, now he passed away. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't know if he was overthinking it, he didn't know if he can trust or what, all these different things, but it's just like, if he just would have did it, he probably could have saved himself and got away from, certain circumstances. But, everybody gotta go through and learn at their own pace. But the point is, like, don't be to like, definitely think things through and do your due diligence, but don't overanalyze to the point where you miss out on the situation and you mess around not even have the money no more to invest, or you mess around not even be here no more, and then you miss out on that whole experience, and now your kids got to pay for it, the people that come after you got to pay for it. You know what I mean? Like, all of the different people that relying on you, because this is why I don't worry about competition. Because nobody can do this, no matter what it is, nobody can do what you do like you do it. It can only be one you, okay? So he could have served the market and reached some people in a way that nobody else could have done it. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of y'all miss out on the opportunity because you too scared to take an action. And it's like, now the world got to pay and miss out because you too scared to take action. Now, I mean, like, don't let your kids pay because you scared to take a risk. Don't let the potential customers that you could have been selling to miss out because you too scared to take a risk. What about the people that you would have hired and provided a better job opportunity to because you too scared to take a risk? All of these people all over your city, your area, your state, your country, however big your impact was destined to be, they got to miss out all because you was too scared to take a risk. I mean, everything you do is a risk, man. Just do it. Do it. Like, do your due diligence. Google is this. YouTube is this. Research. Read some reviews. If it look like it's okay, it might be a good chance. We'll take that chance and go for it. Let me read some of these comments. Shout out Melvin McHenry, another CBN member. Shout out to you. Shout out to Ken. I think, did Ken join us yet? I felt like Ken joined us. I don't know if you joined, but shout out to Ken. Shout out Benny Cargo CBN member. Everybody checking in. Shout out to Hand to Hand. Say what's going on, AJ. I appreciate the information. You giving out thanks. Still, you looking for my first customer. Get out there, man. Get out there. I just closed the deal this morning, matter of fact, because y'all know I'm still down in Miami working out this deal with the guy that bought the package with the guaranteed accounts. I just closed the deal yesterday. We posted a shout out to Akia Booker. If y'all haven't watched my interview with her on my channel, look up Akia Booker, AKIA. Tons of value. She posted in CBN the other day, was asking where the closes at, man. Everybody closing deals left and right. We had another guy. Who was it, man? Uh, I want to say it was Chet. It might have been Chet. He said he'd been doing his thing and he'd been fighting and fighting and fighting. I think he said it took him 6 months, either 4 months or 6 months, something like that, till he finally closed his first account. So now, I mean, and it takes some time. If a lot of people would have quit if they was him, he didn't quit. So don't quit. All right. And I'm sorry, I'm holding my phone and it's shaking, but I ain't wanted to keep sitting up there in the sun overheating. All right. Like it was a blower. Maybe that'll help. All right. But yeah, man, stick with it. Do not quit, man. Just keep going. If you really want this thing to work, it will work. I promise you that. Make sure you dressed all the way up. You see, I got the khakis on and stuff because I've been out going to walkthroughs and going door to door and stuff today. All right. Don't put on no jeans. Don't think that you don't have to dress up. Dress up. Smile. Give firm handshakes. Look these people in their eye. Okay. Sell yourself. When you go in there, if you get a chance to do a walkthrough, go to the hot spots and point them out to them. I already know for a fact when I go in the bathroom when they walking through with me, I'm going dead to the top of the stall walls, the bathroom stalls. I'm going straight to the top of them things. I'm gonna run my finger across and show them that thick ass dust at the top, because 9 times out of 10 it's dead. In fact, if there ain't nothing there, I'm going over to the silver part that's above the stall walls, another silver part on top of that. That usually got dust. I'm gonna show them that. Behind the toilets on the side, you know that the bottom screw at the bottom of the toilet, they probably ain't hitting it, whoever the cleaning company is. You know what I mean? Pointing those type of things out to them and let them know. You know what I mean? That way, and it's like, because they can see you know what you're doing when you automatically just go to it and show it to them. All right, so that'll help you a little bit. Shout out Exum Enterprises. See you checking in. Victoria Reed said, me and my mom about to join the cleaning club. Take action. Absolutely. Join us, cleanbusinessnetwork.com. I appreciate you. Kevin Barton says, hey, thank you for the information. I appreciate that. Uh, Sierra, cousin Sierra said, you got to take risks. Keep learning. What in the world? Okay, here we go. We back now. I don't know what happened. I started calling somebody out the blue, but all right, what else we got going on? Let's see. Ms. Barnes said, Nefertaria said, man, AJ, I've been in the business for 3 years now, and I finally get it. Thank you for the information. I started to go the franchise route, but I'm glad I didn't. Thank you. And who was it the other day? Shout out to, I don't know if I should say her name now. I don't know if she wanted this type of information out there, but it was a member in the group. She was just about to quit and go with a franchise. And we both came to agreement over the phone. I was coaching her through it, and we was like, look, I think she said she's going to do one more full month of going full blast, trying to get an account by herself. And she got, I believe, 3 just recently. And she was so glad that she didn't have to give in and go with that franchise. So, I mean, it's worth it. But I'm glad you get it, though, because I'm telling you, a lot of people don't get it. And it, like I said, it took me to hit 6 figures with a damn franchise to realize that it just won't for me, okay? I got an interview with a guy there recently, and he called me just because he wanted to vent. He reached out to me on Instagram, and he really wanted me to post this video. I'm still debating on if I want to post it or not, but basically he really just going in on the franchise that he with and explaining how he's doing $300,000 a year, but he only taking home, like, he getting, I can't even remember how small it was, man, but the amount of money that he actually making out of that 300 grand is just absolutely ridiculous. So, but I'm still trying to decide if I want to share it or not, because I'm not in the business of bashing the next person. I'm just in here, I'm in the business of, providing value, and the real gonna get it, and the rest, they can go do whatever they want to do. But, so I don't know if I really want to post that yet, but what else we got? Brittany Canty, shout out to you, said Friendly Eco Cleaning, LLC, chiming in. I appreciate you. Speaking of eco-friendly, in case y'all didn't know, anybody watching this thinking about buying a starter kit, I switched the all-purpose cleaner that comes with it now, so it actually comes with a Simple Green, because I wanted y'all to be able to say that your company is eco-friendly, because that's another marketing tool that you can use. Also, because your employees, right? So when your employees cleaning, they won't have to keep breathing in these toxic chemicals, and it's actually affecting their health. So I took that into consideration. So just another tip that I wanted to point out about the cleaning business starter kit, if you're interested. What else? About to close an account on a huge church. Okay, I see you. Them churches be easy too, so that's gonna be a good one for you. Um, Janae Tyson says, "Hey AJ, thank you so much for your help. I just started my business September 9th and have 5 deals to include a local university. I'm working hard, single mom, 3 kids. I'm definitely in. Shout out to Janae, or is it Jenny? One of them. Shout out to you, Miss Tyson. All right, that's huge right there. You just started on September 9th and already got 5 deals, and one of them is a university. She killing it with 3 kids. No excuse, single mom. All right, no excuse. You got to take action, y'all. What else we got going on? Big Swole said, thank you for the information. Gary Burgess said, good advice. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So thank all y'all for chiming in. It's been a little while, so I was a little nervous if anybody was going to even watch with me. I felt like I've been going too long. But I've been out here grinding, man. And by the time I get from out the field doing these walkthroughs and going door to door and stuff, I be tired. And I be having to catch up on all of my day-to-day stuff, my computer stuff. So I be trying to catch up on all of that stuff. But yeah, man. Bottom line is take action. Like, don't be the one that keep watching everybody else win. I'm telling you, don't be that person that's always watching everybody and you hating on them and got to keep showing fake love because you jealous because they doing it and you ain't. You could be doing it too. All you got to do is just go take some damn action. Like, do it. I'm not that smart, y'all. I promise I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, the only way I get smart is because of experience. I ask dumbass questions a lot. I done a lot of stupid things a lot. I go places where I don't know where I'm at. You know what I mean? I talk to people that I don't know. You know what I mean? I just do things. I stop hanging around the same damn people that I've been hanging around my whole damn life every day. You know what I mean? When I get some free time, if I get some free time, we can go chill again and go do the things that we used to like to do. But if you serious about business, be serious and go do it. Like, a lot of y'all think y'all gonna go be a boss and then still be the same person and do the same things you've been doing. It's like, do you want shit to change in your life or not? Because if you want things to change, then change with it. Like, you got to change first. In order for things to change outside of your life, you got to change within first. Become a boss if you want to be the boss. Become one then. I mean, boss up. Go talk to people. Stop being scared to go door to door. I know it's easier said than done when you first start out, but trust me, it's not that hard. I used to get so nervous going door to door, talking to these people, going to walkthroughs. Now it's seamless. I don't even think about it no more. And that's how you can get. But how do you get there? By just doing it. You know what I mean? Overcome that fear. Art Hughes, see, I'm answering your question right there. I ain't even see it. He said, how can I overcome that? You just got to do it. You really just got to do it, man. Like, take action. The more you do things, the more comfortable you'll get at it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think of some different examples other than going door to door. But I'm sure you've done some things where it was like when you first started, it seemed like it was so hard, you were so dramatic about it. Then time went on and you do it, and now it's like it's second nature to you. There's nothing to it. Just take action. What else we need? How do I get information about your package? Go to cleanbiznetwork.com and click the starter kit. You'll see it right there at the very top as soon as you go to cleanbiznetwork.com. It comes with everything. Come with everything you can need to get started. And then the cost for it is $19.97. Matter of fact, I got one up here right now. Who is this? I want to shout him out while I'm up here. I can't. Okay, shout out Miss Linda that just got her starter kit. All right, so got everything that you need. Also, download the app, the Clean Biz Network app. If you don't know how to bid, I got a bidding calculator in the Clean Biz Network app. It's 100% free to get the app, but it's only available on Android. So, working on getting it on iPhone, but I'm trying to tweak it first before I publish it on iPhone, because when I get it on iPhone, I'm gonna have to pay somebody to do it, and I don't want to pay for it until it's right. But Android, I can do that myself. So, what else I was gonna tell you about that? But yeah, if you have iPhone and you can't get the app, then make sure you go to calculatedclean.com. Calculatedclean.com. That's another website that I built. Is absolutely free. You can use the bidding calculator. All you have to do is sign up and become a member. Okay, so That's there for you too. What else? Thank you for Brittany Cantor for mentioning that, because I don't mention the app enough. It's something else I don't mention enough either. The podcast. Make sure y'all check out the podcast. Podcast really no different than this, but it's still good. It's more geared towards specifically cleaning information. A lot of recycled stuff from YouTube, but it might be some stuff that y'all ain't catch yet. So anyway, I turned the AC low because I wanted y'all to be able to hear me, but I'm burning up, so I'm about to end it. But if you got any more questions, shoot them in before I do. It says just use the app for a walkthrough for a dental office. Hopefully they take my bid. My name is Janae. You got it right. Thanks. Oh, good. Okay, good. And matter of fact, that's a good point too. So you said you just use the app for a walkthrough. Another thing, if you get on the app now, you might notice that I don't know if I put it on the app yet or not, but I believe I did. You might notice that on the commercial calculator, I actually have a proposal tool now where you can actually create your proposal right from the calculator. So once it calculates the prices you should do, then you can click create proposal, and then it'll actually let you create the proposal right there on the app. So um, and they got the terms and conditions and everything all the way in for y'all. Just gotta do is upload your logo, upload that company's logo, which you can get it off of Google, and bam, you can submit a proposal in like 15 minutes right within the app. What else I want to say about that part though? It is in beta phase, but I mean it works. I use that. Oh, it's not in the app. Okay, so it's probably only in the CBN member version of the app. But I'll put it up. I'll put it up there today. Then thanks for pointing that out to me. What else? If you don't have the app and you want to try out that new proposal tool, you can go to calculator.cleanbiznetwork.com, and you can test that out there. All right. Let's see. How hard is it to expand to another state? It's not that hard. I mean, you just got to put your system in place. I think that I would say this: exhaust everything within your first locality first. You know what I mean? Like, make sure that you have a reason to expand, because the purpose of expanding is because you basically took over that market that you already at. Once you take over that first market, that's when you want to expand. So that's what I say about that. But as far as how hard it is, I don't think it's super hard. Now, I will say this: if you think about coming to Miami, boy, for anybody that's in the Miami territory or markets like it is kind of difficult. It's a little bit more difficult because of English is like the second language. That's one thing that I noticed since I've been down here. So I go into a place and they can't even understand what I'm saying because most people speak Spanish here. So that's one thing I noticed. But other than that, I mean, as long as you got your system in place, and when I say your system in place, I mean, you got your staff. You got some staff. You got somebody that's gonna manage that staff and make sure they actually doing quality jobs and actually showing up. Somebody who's gonna check behind them. You got salespeople if it's not you. You know what I mean? You got different things in place that's gonna make sure that everything's gonna still run smoothly even when you're not there. All right, what's up? What else we got? Art Hugh says, I'm just starting out. Should I specialize in a certain area of my cleaning business? I was planning to just do office cleaning. I think just doing office cleaning is fine. That was always my preference. If you do more things that'll help you with, it increase your chances of finding more customers. But I mean, I'm not a big. A lot of people say you should niche down, niche down, and I could get that point because it's just like, for example, if you only do dental offices, then that would entice a dental office to hire you quicker because they see that that's what you specialize in. However, I mean, shoot, what you gonna say no if an apartment complex come ask you? You know what I mean? So I just say go for everything you can possibly get, and then as you go, you'll start to pick out what your niche really is. So, because at the bottom line, we got to get the money first. I'm a big fan of get the money first and then figure out the rest after that. Uh, Let's see. Ben Thompson says, AJ, thanks for your videos. If I sell an account, how do I determine the value? So you can sell it for anywhere from like 2 times to, I've seen as much as 5 times the monthly gross. So that's pretty much like the standard. So on average, I say 3 times the monthly gross is what you can sell it for. So if you got a $3,000 money account, try to get about $9,000 for it. All right, what else? Is the calculator app and proposal template you have only for commercial, or can it be applied? Right now, I only have it for commercial, and I need to go ahead and make the residential one because that's easy to make for real. So I'll make that as soon as I can. It's just getting to this stuff, but all of that is on my list. But yeah, it's only for commercial right now. But the proposal. So if you have the app, right? Even though I don't have the proposal creator tool in the app yet, there is a sample proposal template in there that you can download and just edit like a Word file and then save it as a PDF before you send it. So you still can use that particular proposal template that I got there now and use that as a residential proposal if you want to. Um, but use it for residential. If you're going to send a like an estimate or free quote, you don't even really usually have. Well, I didn't. I don't say you don't have to, but I didn't send like formal proposals like I did for commercial. I would just send an estimate through like QuickBooks or Wave or something. All right, what else? I appreciate you, Nefertaria. She said wisdom. Freestyle 72. Shout out to you. You've been here for a minute. I remember that name. He said, AJ, what up, bro? How do you introduce yourself to a company, to a potential client when new, fresh in the clinic? I mean, you literally just walk in there. Like, make sure you dressed up. Walk in. You're gonna meet the gatekeeper 9 times out of 10 and say, "Hey, how you doing? Do you know who's usually in charge of hiring a cleaning company for you guys?" Like, I don't even say my name to the gatekeeper because it's a waste of time, and especially if you start off, "Hey, I'm AJ with AJ's cleaning service," then they automatically see it as a sales thing, and like they shut down. But if you go straight to your point, it seems like a lot of times you'll get what you want faster, because really when you just walking in the door, all you really want is the decision makers information, so you can reach out to them and schedule that walkthrough. So even if you don't get to talk to that person right then, at least have their information so you can be able to set up a walkthrough with them later. You can cold call them, and even if they say no this time, you can still have them inside your pipeline, so you can follow up with them every 3 to 4 months or so. All right, and you can use HubSpot. That's a CRM that you can kind of use to manage all of those different leads when you get them. All right, what up? Oh, I forgot I got some water here. That's what I need, a water break. What up? Good. I'm glad I was able to help. Why do people stay away from apartments? Personally, I did because to me it seemed like they were going a little bit too low on the prices. But there's a lot of people making a lot of money with apartments. Some apartments require you to have certain types of expensive as insurance, and so some people don't qualify because they don't have that type of insurance. But then other apartments don't really require you to have anything. I've seen people start apartments and don't even have contracts in place. So I think it's just a personal preference thing. I didn't really care for them because I'm a detailed cleaner too, but with apartments you got to be quick in order for the profit to make sense, in my opinion, from what I've seen. So let's just say, for example, if they got a 2 bedroom and they paying you what, $90 for the turnover. You know what I mean? Depending on how many people you got in there, and you depending on how much you're paying them an hour, like, you can start to lose money real quick on that job. So I think that it's probably just, it's a personal preference thing. But I see a lot of people winning with apartments. A lot of people in Clean Biz Network do apartments and they killing it. So I'm not sure about that, but I know I always just particularly like office buildings because they're easy, and the easier the building. That's one of my tips for employees. I specifically target easy to clean accounts because it's easy to keep them staffed. So just something to think about. I have a franchise, but I want to become part of the mastermind group. How do I do that? I want to go independent. Sales and marketing fee are a lot. Absolutely. You can just join us. You can go to cleanbusinessnetwork.com, either get the course, or you can just click join, become a member. Either way, you become a member, whether you get it through the course or whether you get it by joining directly. And once you get in, you'll be able to have access to the starter kit course. Now, once you get the starter kit course, that's going to save your life as a franchise owner, because I'm going to teach you all the stuff that they're not teaching you or won't teach you, which is the sales part, which is the bidding part, the sample proposal, and all of that type of stuff. So you're definitely more than welcome to join, even when you're with a franchise. Shout out Lillian Shingleton said, I made it here. Yep, you made it with me this time. I appreciate you joining me. Brittany Canty says the proposal itself is for commercial, but the free app is for more than commercial and residential as far as cleaning. Thank you for pointing that out as well. You help. Is that the same? Yeah, that's you again. Keep helping me. I appreciate your help, Miss Brittany, because I do be forgetting to mention stuff. So the calculator, the free app, if you type in Clean Biz Network in the Google Play Store, the calculator I got a calculator for damn near every service in the industry, whether it's for residential, whether it's for commercial, whether it's for strip and wax, window cleaning, anything you could think of damn near is in that app. So whether you trying to price, even if I don't have the proposal creator tool for the residential, you still can use it just to come up with your price. So thank you for pointing that out too. um, let's see, Janae said, I saw that CJ was thinking about offering scholarships for small cleaning companies. Are you guys thinking about offering that to members? uh I never thought about it. I can think about it though, and see, how I can make it make sense for me. And yeah, that's something I can look into. Um, what else we got? I have an apartment complex, but you get more work during the summertime because turnovers are high. Right. And that's another thing too about apartments. Like, um, you might get some complexes that don't have too many turnovers at all, and so it's inconsistent money. But then you get other ones that got a lot of turnover, so and then it turns out to be good money. So again, it's just personal preference. I don't think it's really no one answer to why some people like it and why some people don't. Uh, I appreciate you, Miss Canty. Who else? Victoria Reed said, "Thank you so much. I appreciate you." Ken said, "Any experience with cleaning funeral homes?" No, but I've been trying to get them though since I've been down here. I've been going to a lot of them because they look like easy cleans to me, as long as you're not spooked out at nighttime. But they look like pretty easy ones to me. Banks, they kind of look like banks because banks are the easiest to clean to me. Shout out to Stacy S. She said, "Good afternoon." All right, y'all. Hopefully this video wasn't too bad because it looked like it kept getting real blurry on y'all. But I appreciate y'all watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. If you want to get started with us, cleanbusinessnetwork.com. You get a starter kit course, or just join directly. Freestyle says, "Hey, what about crime scenes?" Now that I don't know about. Somebody asked about that in the group too. So if you touch that, I completely oblivious. Like I'm no help on that. I didn't go that far. Um, I'm sure it's great money though, and I'm sure it's probably not a lot of competition either. I would assume that that's probably something that you would have to go through like government contracts type of deal because you're working directly with the police. I would assume. I don't know though. I have two banks and they are breeze. Absolutely. What's your fee to come to my market? Oh yeah. So I actually ended this package. I learned enough. I learned what I need to know by doing this one. Another guy bought in right after this one. I actually gave him his 10 grand back because um, I see what I'm doing next. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, but I'm only going to do it locally because I guess I can tell you I don't really got no secrets. But so the only reason I didn't do that from the beginning was because I was in Jacksonville and I thought I had a non-compete agreement with Jam Pro in that area. Turns out after rereading that contract and having an attorney look at it, the non-compete didn't apply to me any damn way, so I could have been did it. But it was good because it's a learning experience. Um, so once I wrap this up, I'm going to do this, but only locally in the Virginia area because I'm gonna move back to Virginia. And so when I get back there, I'm gonna set up shop, and it's basically going to be, um, you'll see from there. But yeah, but unfortunately, I won't be doing it anymore. But actually, Ken, I don't know if you would. I know you. I think I remember you saying that you was in the Hampton Roads area. I don't know if you're still there. So if you are, then I'll definitely be able to come to your market because I'll be there. Um, Victoria Reed said, "What made you go to Miami?" Somebody bought a package down here. Somebody bought. I was selling the starter kits with guaranteed accounts, and I just got lucky that somebody bought in the Miami area. So I'm fulfilling their package and providing them their guaranteed uh, business that I said that I will provide them with. What else? This form is such a blessing. I appreciate you. I actually picked up a fire recovery deal, just taking all the clothes and small things, not the furniture. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I like little like stuff like that, like niche things that nobody else is on yet. I think that's how you can separate yourself too. We want to know the real reason AJ Simmons sold that cleaning business. I done told it a million times, but I guess you probably knew. The reason why I sold my cleaning company because I was with a franchise. Okay, so I could not create Clean Biz Network while being with Jam Pro. I was a Jam Pro franchise owner. All right, so I sold it, and I actually sold it to my brother. But and then so that's the first reason. The other reason is because I felt guilty because my brother was my manager. He was running it for me because, like I tell you, I put your system in place. So my system was in place. He was my manager. He was running it for me. And then as we started to grow, I was setting a lot of buildings. We took on a big, wasn't really big, but it was 7 days a week. It was a restaurant, and he was working like day and night and day, keeping it up. And it's like knowing that he knows better because he has me in his ear all the time, talking about systems and preaching ownership and all of this stuff. And it was just kind of guilt too. So I sold it to him out of guilt. So we did worked out a seller finance deal. So it's not like I sold it to him and got rich after I got it and got a big check out selling it to him. But yeah, those are the main two reasons why I sold it. What else? Also, I just kind of didn't want to be able to franchise anyway, because I really wanted to push independence. Like once I kind of got on the inside of the franchise and I was working with them as an operations manager in Jacksonville, um, I started to see some things that I really didn't care to see, and I felt like I would be more of a help to the people if I could help you go independent. What else? Victoria Reed says, I live here in Jacksonville as well. Oh, that's what's up. So maybe you can link up with me. Hopefully, I'll be back I'm probably going to come back within a few weeks or so, and I'll be at the office. So if you need to stop by anything, you just hit me up. Hit me up on Instagram. Man, Birmingham is, Alabama is small. Yeah, and that's another thing, too. It's like if you in a huge market like Miami or Brooklyn area, New York City, those type of areas, it's hard because there's so many of them. And you would think that it would be easy because there's more businesses to choose from, but they seem to be hard. And then it's like those tiny areas is hard because you run out of leads so fast. But if you can get those middle areas, I mean that's kind of where it's at. But yeah, I definitely can relate because of my lead generation service. When we get those small areas, it's very hard for us to come across some good accounts. Gary Burgess says, I have a franchise I want to join and I want to join and ask a question. I'm in a franchise. Could I still do post construction? Probably not. Most franchises are doing post construction now. Usually, the only way that you can do an account outside of a franchise with most of them, not all of them, but with most of them, is if you do residential because they can't touch residential. But both post construction, most franchises do post construction, so you probably can't. But that's one you're gonna have to talk with them about. Ruben says pressure wash dealerships and pressure wash their cars could be good money. Definitely. Um, yeah. Especially because because car dealerships hire cleaning companies all the time. So if you can get them and you can add on pressure washing, like the outside of the sidewalks and all that type of stuff, then definitely that'll be an extra add-on for sure. So I heard about your videos with Fabio Hart. Do you come to Detroit? So we do business everywhere in the country with our lead generation service, so we can get you leads there. But I personally haven't been to Detroit and don't come there. So, but shout out Fabio too. Shout out Fabio. I talked to him maybe a couple months ago. All right, so that's what I got for y'all, man. Anything else, cleanbiznetwork.com. I'll try to catch y'all again on the live here shortly. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you.